Rainbow Dash Bakes a Cupcake and Nothing Terrible Happens by FireEsper. Where nothing terrible happens. It was a quiet, serene day in Ponyville, only occasionally punctuated by booming explosions and thunderous guffaw. Warm summer wind breezed through the empty streets of the Pony Village, carrying in carefree songs of the migrating birds. Lazy licks of flame danced in the glass windows of Sugar Cube Corner. The Ponyville's #1 sweets shop was a little more destroyed today than usual. Even more oddly, the usual racket and cheering laughter coming from inside of it were no more. But in their place, one loud explosion after another raced to fill the spot.
No, please! Heavens no, don't!
Oh, and occasional screams of some poor pony.
Oh, if you don't... I mean, that would be very nice of you if...
A violent flash of light emanated from the shop's bakery. Another deafening explosion shook the ground, followed by all of its walls exploding outward into the terrified village in a shower of wooden planks and overcooked muffins. A sound of maniacal laughter slowly rose in the air from under the dust and rubble. Deep within the torn walls and scattered furniture of what used to be Sugar Cube Corner, from under a blinding wall of settling flour and sugar powder, rose a single dark figure, its mouth flapping open at what it probably sincerely imagined to be diabolic laughter.
They told me I can't do it!
Shrieked the figure in a boyish voice.
You can't, darling!
In a well-posed interruption.
Oh, no! You positive... Shut up!
Rainbow Dash sneezed, clearing the cloud of flour around her. Rainbow's attempt to resume her tomboyish laughter wasn't too successful. Rarity, who now easily be mistaken for a ghost for all the flour and spice that landed on her already powder-white coat, glared at the dough-splattered Pegasus with all the expression of a bored Cheshire cat.
Behold!
Continued Rainbow Dash.
Most awesomest, best flyer! No. No need to applaud just yet. And now, the bestest ever cook in all of Equestria!
Whitey Pie mumbled something from underneath her flour-covered mane.
Bleh.
Rainbow Dash slipped on the floor's surface. Still she continued from down below, painfully rubbing her sides.
Behold!
Rainbow Dash took a deep breath and inhaled a good amount of sugar powder, making her break into a delicate mix of snore and sneeze.
This is probably the worst cooking I've ever seen in my entire life,
categorically announced Twilight Sparkle from inside one of the few surviving cupboards.
And I haven't even seen that much of it, to be honest.
The cupboard paused, mockingly flapping its doors at Rainbow Dash's attempts to stand up on the slippery floor.
I'll have to check to be certain, but I think it may, in fact, be the worst meal anyone has ever made.
The cupboard angrily shut its door.
In fact, I don't know if I want a taste or if it wants a taste of me. Coward!
Rainbow Dash regained her composure, but not her ability to stand up.
Fillies! Gentler... whatever. Behold!
Rainbow Dash threw one dough-splattered hoof in the air.
Cupcakes! Rainbow special recipe!
A thundering roar rocked the ruins of the bakery. The sharp-toothed Cupcake bent down in its giant frame and pointed all its 12 eyes right at widely smiling Rainbow Dash.
Cupcakes!
Squealed Rainbow Dash with childish glee. It was a quiet, serene day in Canterlot's royal dungeon. Unlike any other day, the chamber was quite crowded that day. It was occupied by 5 frowning, scowling ponies and 1 cheerily humming Pegasus.
So,
started Pinkie Pie in an unusually threatening tone.
Dashy, tell us, what did you do?
Rainbow Dash clicked her hoofs together, a white grin spreading on her face, illuminated by the scarce light of the dungeon.
Simple,
she said.
Just a little imagination.
Yo, screeched Applejack. You didn't follow the recipe, did ya?
Well...
shrugged Rainbow Dash.
I may have taken a few liberties. That, my little ponies, is what makes an artist. What did you do?
Asked Pinkie Pie in the voice of a cat being sat on.
Well.
Rainbow Dash made a circling motion in the air with her hoof, clearly unwilling to share her professional secrets.
Well, I guess I used 20% more flour.
We here at Pony&Wolf Productions thank these amazing patrons of ours for their monthly support, without which all of this would not be possible. We sincerely appreciate it, and every dollar helps, is needed, and will be used to keep us going to produce audiobooks for your continued enjoyment. It is, now more than ever, important that you support your favorite creators if possible, due to YouTube changing in a way that is not very friendly to content creators. Especially small content creators, like us. In recent months, the names you see on screen have enabled Midnight and Visual Pony to keep going and only having to sell off part of their belongings to not end up on the street. As an incentive for everyone, Visual Pony has broken a vow and has promised to read and record Fallout Equestria, Murky number 7, should the monthly support reach $1,500. To be clear, this is the absolute minimum amount needed to keep the apartment and all bills paid without starving, while a production of this size is ongoing. The estimated time for this production would be 3 to 4 years, but people already said that Project Horizons was impossible to do, right? And now look who did it, so with Pony&Wolf, you know we can finish the job. For further information on how to support us, please have a look at the description of this video, as there are also other ways, like our merch store. Sincerely and forever yours, your Pony&Wolf team.